Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And Ravin.
And we're going to play the next game in Zombicide White Death.
Yay!
And this is, what's this one? Episode, Quest 3?
The Dawn's Legacy.
So do you want to read the story for this one and then we'll do the objectives too?
Sure. A solid quarter of Winterguard used to host the Dawn Legion, an elite battalion. As the zombies invaded the land, the Legion naturally took a stand and led the Imperial forces. Being constantly on the front line, they endured the most severe losses and fought their last battle right where we stand. Scattered soldiers are now fighting here and there, trying to survive one more day. Maybe we could rally them. We know their officers used to wield weapons with magical properties. Recovering them would both help us fight zombies and reinforce the troops' morale. So the objectives are recover the vault weapons. The quest ends successfully as soon as survivors have taken 8 vault weapons from the vault weapon deck,
okay, so
either by taking objectives, or eliminating abominations or defiler necromancers.
And then because we're using not a necromancer, it's that one too, just not the defiler ones.
Right.
I didn't finish it up. There's gonna be another one. The next game we'll do it, but if you defeat other abominations and other necromancers, because they drop vault weapons.
Right.
Okay.
So for the setup, we have to put the blue and green objectives randomly among the red objectives face down.
Okay, so I got this one. Yeah, okay, you want to shuffle those up? And then we'll put them on the map too. So do you want to put them on?
Okay.
I know because I looked at, there's usually one in every square except that one with the guards. There's one that goes there too. So do you want to put them there?
Okay.
So you can put them. So we put all the objectives down.
The blue and green objectives give 5 AP to the survivor who takes either of them. And the red objectives give a random vault weapon to the survivor who takes it.
Okay, so you don't get AP for the vault weapon ones. Okay.
No. And then they can reorganize their inventory for free.
Okay, so that's it?
Yeah.
So if there's 7 objectives out, and that means 5, so we'll have to get free vault weapons from a necromancer or abomination. Okay. So it's just basically getting stuff and killing stuff to get vault weapons. And then do we have to be anywhere when we get them, or it's just we just collect them and that's it?
It says, and successfully as soon as survivors have taken 8 vault weapons.
Okay. And we'll remember this one. Some people have pointed out too, and it's good to know that you can't go up onto the battlement from corruption. Even though that was a wall, now it's a street zone and you can't get up there. I think we made that mistake last game. So if we go from that spot where the one is, we'll have to go up the stairs.
Yes.
So you can't go there.
Or if we had a ladder.
Or if we had a ladder, yeah. And was that the one? I think there was another one. If it comes up, we'll see. I forget if that was the only one too. But that was a major one too. We got to remember. Oh, and you can't pour cauldrons. You can't pull them onto the battlefield wall, but you have to pour them off the wall. You can't pour them not on the wall because they were on. I think that's what it was. The cauldron was on this spot, and there's corruption. This is a street now, so you can't dump it onto that one because technically on your ground you're not up on the right. And you're on corruption, so that's a street zone. The cauldron actually has to be on the wall because you dump it off.
Right.
Still working through the zombies. The daily pig is done now too.
Yay.
And the raccoon's there. I'm going to try to finish up the daily runner too. There's one that I didn't finish them up, but he charges his target is the one that always has the most AP.
Oh, okay.
So that's the next one we'll finish up. And then the next abomination. I didn't want to put it on the board because it's pretty powerful. I want to put it up. That's an undead horse that if you kill the abomination, you get to pick a zone on the board and destroy all the zombies in that board. Ooh. So I didn't want to use it when it's not painted because it's kind of strong. So at least if it's painted, then we can use it.
Yeah, that's big.
And then the necromancer next we're doing is the one where she spawns, I think. Whenever she moves, or I forget when it is, when she activates, every character that's in a zone with corruption puts a zombie.
Oh, that's big too.
Yeah, so that will be the next one. But now that she's done, so when she spawns, whenever she has a line of sight to anyone, they become frozen. So you lose an action, basically.
Okay.
And then the abominations, same, Yeti, Khan, and then we used her last time that you're -1 range when she's on the board, but if you kill her, she doesn't come back, but then everyone has +1 range.
Right. Cool.
Okay, so your team will go first with Sanjan.
So I'm going to activate Sanjan. He is going to go here for 1.
Okay.
Does that count all as one zone?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So pick up the objective for 2.
Okay.
See what it is.
It's a vault weapon, so you get the top one.
Okay. That's the blue ones, right? Yeah.
I don't know if we've got that one before.
Royal Guard. Yeah, it's a halberd.
Yeah. 1/1, free, 2 damage. Nice.
Cool.
Okay. And what's his blue skill? Because I know he has Bloodlust.
Bloodlust melee. That's his blue skill.
And what's his guard skill?
+1 free guard action.
Okay, so you can do a guard action for free.
So, we're gonna try to move them towards the wall, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys, yeah, because we could move them here and then up there, so they're not in the way of 1, maybe.
Yeah, that's
so
what I was thinking.
For 1 action, you can then I can, or the next person can move them up, maybe.
Yeah. So for the free guard action, they're gonna go there.
So you have 1 more action.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, because we don't want to be parked out in front of the spawner, that he will go back out here with the group.
Yeah, because there's no door.
No, I don't.
Nope. Okay, yeah. So you're going back out there?
Yes.
Okay.
So next is Dragomir.
So his blue skill is
+1 die ranged.
nice.
And then his guard skill is +1 max range.
Nice. So do you want to move those guards out of the way of the spawner, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
That's for 1 action.
And then he will move here for 2. And then here for 3. And now we have, we'll just call him Honda. Honda's model's really cool with a very big shield, which is neat.
No, that's not the...
It's this one. Sorry, I got him mixed up. It's this one. But still, he still has a cool shield. So Honda's blue skill is lucky.
So that means you can re-roll all your dice if you roll bad.
Which is awesome.
You can't pick 1. You have to re-roll all of them.
Awesome.
And his guards have evade. Cool.
So Honda's going to go here for 1 action. Here for 2 actions. And here for 3 actions.
So I just moved up to there for my free actions. Same with my other party member. So Ren, I just moved up to that spot, and then I moved the guards up forward. So that's everybody. So zombie turn, there's none on the board. So spawning. So from number 1, we got 2 walkers. And same like last time, we'll do the dailies once we get to yellow.
Okay.
And then from number 2, extra activation, and it's no one's in yellow anyway, but there's no runners, so that's okay.
Yep.
Good, we got that out of the way. And then for number 3, more walkers. Okay, so we'll put those on the board, and then it will be Dragmar's turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Dragomir moved into the ruins and picked up the ladder.
Okay.
And Honda moved into the room with the guards and the objective and the other ladder. He only had 3, so he couldn't pick it up.
Okay. So how do you pronounce it? Midorico? I believe that's good.
Midorico.
So-
Midorico.
She ran up here, ran up the stairs, and went to there. And she's done. So Kenshin went up there. Also, Calren moved up 2, and I pushed the guards into the zone over there, so they're a group.
All right. So Sunjun moved up 3 to get towards that objective. And for his free guard action, he moved that group of 4 guards out to eventually go upstairs.
Okay. So zombie turn, we'll move them all up. Not that there's only those ones. Line of sight will be, well, see, that's the other thing too. But they're on the street. They're right now. The wall's up. But they're on the wall, so they see them. But they can't climb up the wall. That's another thing. Because right now they're on the floor. They're not on the battlement. So if they go forward, they can't do that because they're on the street.
Right.
That's another thing that came up.
Yes.
So they would have to go forward.
Okay.
They can climb up walls if they have the zombie seeds. They can climb down walls for free because they just stumble off, but they can't climb up that one.
Okay.
Okay. So that same said, they went that way. So from number 1,
Speaking
zombie
of zombie
seeds.
siege,
Okay, so if they can climb up onto the wall, they can. So that's not a wall, so they won't climb up there.
right?
2, and then the other ones. But we'll also we have to spawn them first because that's the first step, right?
Yes. Spawn 1 walker on each corruption zone.
Okay. So because that's a street zone now, zombie seeds up there to get closer to those guys because they would see them on the battlefield wall.
Right.
They wouldn't go closer to that one because it's diagonal and they don't see them. Same with that one. That was on the street. It would go closer to its destination, climbing up the wall that way. Towards the guards.
Right.
And then that's it. And then got corrupts in there. So that was number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So number 2. More walk. Oh, we didn't get much walkers last game. Now we're getting them all.
Yep.
4. And then number 3. There's the first necromancer. And defiler's always first. Okay, so he will come down. And then what will be on the defiler spawn? Another. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so he would move up 1. And then we would put the frozen necromancer. Seagut's on the board now.
All right.
Okay. So, first time C's out. So, at the start of the game round, any survivor, each survivor, so that was a line of sight gauge 1 freeze token. So, that's the weird. Guards count as survivors.
Yes.
So, does that mean they also get a freeze token? Each guard, that's a weird. I think they act as a group because if they're by themselves, they still count as a single survivor. If they're in a group, they count as 4 survivors because they attack 4 times or shoot 4 times.
But if you use a guard action...
each survivor with line of sight gets 1 freeze token. I think we'll have to do that because you're overthinking the rules. They don't get 4 freeze tokens, I don't think.
No, I was going to... Yeah, because...
But if that's the weird thing, because if there was 4 of us survivors in there, we would each get a freeze token.
Yes.
I think with the guards, they'll just get 1 freeze token. And then if we activate those guards, basically they're frozen. We'd have to double activate them just to get them to go.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
But she can't see over the wall anyway. But just in case, she has that whole line that way. And up and down. So no one gets frozen. But we got to keep that in mind. So that's how she works. But it goes over to Honda's turn. So Honda went. He picked up the ladder. And then
he's going to pick up the objective.
Okay.
So let's see. Yeah, it's a red one.
Okay. So no AP, but you do get a vault weapon. Nope, the blue ones.
Yeah. Wintergrad gloves.
What's that do?
So
+1 die combat. Nice.
Cool.
And if you get the full set, you get to use your red skills. Nice.
Wow, that's awesome.
So that's the annoying part about butting them. That is a wall. There is no door there because let's see. Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
But there is a wall. There's a door there. So they can come out that way. So we just push them down that way instead.
So for his last action, he went out with the guards.
So I'm going to pick up that objective.
Okay.
First action.
It's blue.
So no weapon, but I get 5 AP. For her second action, I move those guards up. And for her third action, I am going to shoot that zone with Power Blast. So 1 dice hitting on 4s. And it makes noise. Got it. Kenshin's going to use those guards to shoot into that zone. So 2 dice hitting on 4s. 1 equals a 6 if you roll 1.
All right.
Works for the guards too. 1 hits, so I kill 1. His second action is to move up. And then they have a lance, so I'm going to try to lance that zombie there.
Okay.
Hits on a free.
How many dice?
Just 1. Okay. Nope. Okay. So he moved up 2, and I'm going to get those guards to shoot at those zombies.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. Got them both. Nice. So you moved over there. You used your free actions. Can't pick it up yet.
Yep.
And then you used your free guard action to put those up there.
I did.
And you don't lose if you lose guards. So it's okay if they're on there. Just hopefully you drag them out to attack that zone.
That's the plan.
Okay. So that being said, Dragon is going to go first and activate the guards. So what's the guard's skill with him?
+1 max range.
Okay, so that's okay. They're going to hit that. Hits on 4s. You got one. You just get the zombie. Unfortunately, no necromancer.
That's okay. So for his last 2 actions, Dragomir went up on the wall.
And you can put the ladder next turn, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's everybody?
Yes.
So zombies will move. Those will move towards the guards. They'll move forward. They're on the wall. That's on the wall, so you'll move forward. Those aren't up on the wall, so they'll go that way. So we'll move stuff up. Same with the Defiler Necromancer. Spawn will move forward. And that Necromancer moves. She'll just move forward.
Okay.
She creates corruption where she moves, but she's already in a spot where there is corruption, so it doesn't start there.
Okay.
So that's everything moved. I don't think that's ever come up too. If a Necromancer is in your zone, they won't move and they won't spread corruption. Same with the Defiler. That's how you stop them from spreading it. They will attack you for 1 damage.
Okay. That's important.
Yeah. Okay, so now we'll do spawning. So from number 1. Lots of Necromancers this game. I could have finished. I didn't finish her up though. I won't add her because she's not fully done.
Okay.
But that means all the Necromancers get another activation. So that Necromancer would go, won't move. Funny we brought that up. And she will attack a guard and kill it.
Okay.
And the Defiler Necromancer will go and move that spawn up 1. That's getting fast.
Yes.
Number 2.
Zombie Siege.
Okay, so there's going to be lots of corruption there. So we'll do that. So climbed up from the street up to the wall. Over there, so corruption. This is getting ramped up fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do a test for this one yet too. So, number 3. Runners. No one's in yellow yet. Nope. Okay, so 4, and for Defiler spawn. Jeez, another Necromancer. Okay, so Necromancers would go. I guess that was a bad spot. That guard will get killed.
Yeah.
And Defiler would move that up on the battlement wall. So I guess it was bad to put those guards there because they're dead now.
Yeah.
And now she has straight line of sight down there into the first building. So lucky she doesn't see through it. If he was in that building, she could have froze him.
It's a good thing they moved.
Yep. So corruption would hit that zone and it would kill that objective. So what one was it? Okay, so we lost a vault weapon. We don't lose the game because now we'll just have to kill another abomination or necromancer.
Yep.
Well, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Jeez, we're going to have to run over there and deal with that. So I'm going to cast my spell twice. So I'll roll 2 dice and try to hit that zone. Hit it on 4s. I got 1. I got into yellow with that. So I'm going to cast that spell 1 more time. Hitting on 4s. Nope. And for her last action, she puts the guards out there, trying to get that necromancer. Mm-hmm. So Kenshin's going to activate, and he's going to try to shoot into that zone. 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 6s equal 1. It comes up. 1 equals a 6. Guards roll 1 equals 6. So that will kill the zombie in that zone.
Awesome.
I'm going to spend 2 actions. I'll get Ren to move in and attack that one. He's going to attack the zone next to him. And because he has, Ren has a lance. No, he does. He has a lance too. So I'm going to attack that zone. 2 dice hitting on a 3. Got them both. So first action Ren's going to do is try to shoot into that zone where the Defiler is. Got him. So we'll put a vault weapon down there. Don't look at it. And then if we go over there, we get it. The guards can't pick them up for you either or anything.
Okay.
His second action was to move in. And his third action is to attack with the lance. It's melee, so there's no friendly fire. 1 dice hitting on freeze. Okay. Sanjian's going to go. First thing he's going to try to pick up that.
Yes.
Oh, he gets 5. So that's not a vault weapon. He already has one, but he gets 5 AP. So you moved up into that zone.
Yes, it did.
And for your free guard action,
we moved those up.
Okay. Dragomir's first action is to activate those guards.
Yes.
Hit it on 4s.
Fingers crossed.
Got 1. So you're going to shoot into the next zone. You get an extra dice because of your blue skill.
Yes. So it's 2 dice then and hits on 3s.
Nice. And for your last action, you put the ladder down.
Yes.
So Honda's going to go and do your activation there to activate the cards.
Yes. So 2 shots.
Hits on 4s. Got it.
Cool.
Nice. So another vault weapon would go over there. So we'll pick that one up.
Honda moved into the zone with Sun Jun and traded him for his Shikasta so he can dual wield it and then do 2 damage. And then he'll also have +1 die in combat because of his gloves.
Cool. So you'll get free dice with that too.
Yeah.
Because with your dual wield, you had +1 too. Cool. So zombies will be moving. That would activate. We're losing lots of guards that one. So one of those guards is going to get eaten. And then we'll activate everybody else. So lucky that's not a wall anymore because the runners ran past it towards that way. But we can't dump that cauldron now onto there because this is a street zone now.
Right.
So same with that. We can't push that cauldron back up the wall, that zone, because that's no longer... we can only bring cauldrons up stairs. You can't bring cauldrons up ladders, specifically said. So the only way we can use that cauldron now if we bring it up there. So that's something to think of too.
Yes.
If you don't want your cauldrons to get wasted, you got to push them out of the way of corruption. So that one's kind of useless now. Okay. So from number 1, zombie seeds. Okay, we'll put some zombies out. Those ones moved up. That's it for the seeds. Okay, so number 2. Another one. Okay. Number 3. Why are they all in a row? Jeez. Okay. Another zombie seeds. So, because getting 3 of those in a row, we ran out on the very last corruption one. I already pushed those up from seeds too. So, for that last zone, Abomination, there's not on the board, so one would get spawned on that zone.
Okay.
So, what Abomination comes?
The Yeti.
Okay. So we have to be within 0 and 1 to attack it. So this is a lot more dangerous and tough than the other ones we've done so far.
Absolutely.
Yeti's out. We got some unlucky cards this time. We got lucky last game with cards. This one. Okay, Oh, the fire spawn's gone now. So we're good.
Yeah.
Lucky. Okay. I am going to move those around in the deck too, so they're not all like that. And then it will be Kenshin's turn. So my first action was to move those guards out, and there was a wall there, not a wall, so they can come out. And I'm going to use 2 actions to use my lance to attack in that zone. It is melee, so I don't hit my own guy.
All right.
Freeze. Got 1. And 1s count for 6s, so I got another one.
Nice.
Nice. Ren's going to use those guards to attack that zone. 4 dice, hitting on 4s. Nice. Got 3. So that puts them in the yellow, so I get another activation now.
Awesome.
So I attack with the guards. Next activation, I'm going to attack that zombie in my zone. Hitting on freeze with the lance. Okay. Last 2, I went down the ladder trying to get to those vault weapons.
Yes.
So for your free guard action, you're going to attack that zone?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Nice, you got 2. So you are in yellow now.
Yes.
You're going to attack the next zone to get those runners?
I have to come out because there's no door.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this. You use the guards. Okay. So yeah, it's weird it's so thin, but no, you can't go that way. You spent 2 actions to go out that way.
Yes.
3rd action to attack that zone with your vault weapon.
Yes. So it's 3 dice and it hits on 4s.
Okay. That's 2 damage too.
Yes, it does.
Cool. You got 1. Oh, what you could did you want to go in that zone? Because you moved down 1 for 1 action. Then you could have no, because they're runners, you could have bloodlusted into that zone.
Right.
But nah. Okay, so you only get 1. 4th action, you're gonna try it again?
Yeah, let's hope I get more than the last time.
1 more.
So Dragomir's going to use his guard action to shoot at those runners. So 4 dice hits on 4s. Got 1. So for his other 2 actions, Dragomir moved into the zone with the guards.
Okay. So Honda
Moved out with the guards for 2 actions, and then for his last action, for his guard action.
shoot at that runner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. So I could have rolled to get that guard to save to kill that zombie, but I'm just gonna let him get eaten because we don't lose. Because I need to find some better weapons. So I moved 2. And I'm gonna search. Yeah, there's opening. Okay, there is. So for her last action, she's gonna search that zone.
She got repulse.
Oh, cool. What's that do?
Once per turn, push all zombies from a target zone you can see to a zone adjacent to it that shares an open path and is a zone farther from you.
Cool.
Sorry,
So,
is that an A or I think it says 1. It's very tiny.
so Power Blast only works for combat spells, so I don't get an extra dice because that's enchantment, but she can put enchantment there. So I get a long-range push. That's cool.
Yeah.
So that's everybody. How many Volt weapons do we have right now, Oldie?
1.
Just 1?
Yes.
Oh, man. And there's 2 on the board there. And we've got both. Yeah, we got the blue, and we lost 1 to that one. Okay. But we'll do zombie moving, then spawning. So that zombie activated, killed that guard. We've lost 4 guards so far. I think that's the most we've lost.
I think so too.
Okay, and then we'll activate the rest. That's everything moved up. We still have no way to deal with that abomination, too, except that cauldron over there.
Yeah.
We have to do it from the wall. Man, okay. So, from number 1. Another Necromancer. So, that's the Defiler, because the Defiler hasn't been out yet.
Right.
So, we'll put up on. Number 2. Abomination. Okay. So, that Abomination would go first. Go into the zone where the guards are.
Okay.
And number 2 would get this Abomination. Which one is it?
Con.
Okay. Number 3.
1 extra activation, all brutes.
And we haven't had brutes come out at all yet.
Nope.
That's crazy. Okay. And the Defiler spawn.
1 extra activation, all walkers.
Uh-oh. Okay, so this is going to suck. So who's... Okay. Those guards are dead. Because they will go, geez. And then all the other ones will have an extra activation and we'll move those up.
Okay.
So we had a choice to go that way or that way because equal distance. Because Ren has shove, we decided to put it there because he's going to shove them off. He's going first?
Yes.
Okay. I'm also going to check guard evade too, because there's guard slippery, guard evade, because I want to see what that does.
Okay.
So we got to use our makeshift stand again. And Ren just shoved them into that zone.
Beauty.
For a second action, those 4 guards are going to shoot those zombies.
Okay.
Got 3 of them. Nice. Third in there. Fourth, I'm going to search. 2 damage polearm. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know how to say what it's
Okay.
called.
So free guard action, you're going to shoot at that zombie?
Yep. 1 in front of the stairs.
Okay.
So 4 dice hitting on 4s.
Got it. So for Sanja, you're going to do 2 moves forward.
So 1, 2.
And then bloodlust into the necromancer zone because it's a street zone.
Yes.
You couldn't go up because you can't jump off the battlement wall.
Right.
Okay.
And he has bloodlust melee for his blue ability, so we're gonna
There.
bloodlust in here.
So that's a charge up to 2 and then a attack.
yes.
So,
3 dice hits on 4s.
okay. Got him. Nice. That gives you 1 AP. You would drop, yep. You have 1 left. You have full wounds. You can either play it adventurous and try to pick it up or go to get it next turn. So you can move off of it and then move back next turn. Because we don't have, just in case, no, double activations don't happen in this. It's the abominations that go.
I'm gonna try to
Pick it up? Okay. So let's see what it is. What is that?
Baba Yaga's
Pestle. Oh, I think this came up in the group. It's pretty strong.
kill a zombie with this weapon, kill all zombies in the zone.
So what people were talking about, why that's so strong, everything counts as a zombie. Because everything counts as a zombie, abominations are one. Someone said necromancers are too, but I thought necromancers aren't. But it kills the whole zone. So if you kill, and melee doesn't have target priority. There's no abomination that's like the abominable cop that you have to target it.
Right.
So if you were in that zone and targeted the zombie, you would kill the entire zone, which is the abomination, which is very strong.
Yeah.
So I think people are saying that because the damage is only 2, everything that's 2 damage gets killed.
Okay.
You can play it either way. I think we'll play it that way because having it being able to kill killing 1 walker to kill abomination is pretty strong.
Yes. But the fact that it's got 2 damage, it can kill brutes too, though, is really good.
Yeah.
So.
And it can kill necromancers. So everything in the zone dies except abominations.
Okay.
Because if you play, I'd like to use it for abominations this game because it's looking grim a bit, but that's how we'll play it from now on until they actually FAQ it or get it because people are half and half, I think.
Okay.
So that's his weapon. So Dragmere is going to go 1 forward, pick up that objective. It should be a red one because we've already got the other ones unless...
Squeeze back in there.
Yep. So that gets a vault weapon for him. Well, what is it? I don't know if there's a free damage one. Oh.
Wintergrad Fur. Armor 5+.
Nice. So it gives you a 5-up ward, basically. If you get hit, you get to roll dice. If you get a 5, you don't take the wound.
Awesome. I don't know what...
And that's the full set. Remember how we have those ones?
Yes.
So if someone has a full set, they get all their red skills.
Cool.
Because it's not like the gloves that can be used in the backpack. That's an armor, so you can put it in the armor slot instead of a crossbow.
All right.
And horde means you get 2 more backpack slots, basically. So you can have all the equipment.
All right.
And there's 4 pieces to that. So we need to find 2 more, and we got the full set.
Cool.
That comes with Frozen Fortress, too.
Nice.
Okay. And he has 1 more action. I'm pretty sure you're going to move back, so you're away from...
Yep. With the group.
Kitty Girl also has Repulse, so I can push away that abomination if it gets too close, too.
Awesome.
Okay. So 4 dice, he's going to activate the guards to attack that 1 zombie.
Yes.
Got it. So your last 2 activations, you just moved up on the wall.
Yep. I think that makes most sense.
Okay. 1 action, I came out. 2nd action, I'm going to repulse them over into that zone.
Cool.
3 in there. 4. I'll get this one. Again, the vault weapon, because that's 1. So what vault weapon does she get?
Wintergrad Shoes.
So 1 free move action. Awesome.
Nice.
Gain all your red skill. Okay, cool. That can be in my backpack. Okay, so we only need 1 more piece of that too. So she does have self, so if they do try to come close to me, I can shove them off. I'll use my free move to come out.
All right.
So she has self with her blue ability and a spell that has self too. That's cool.
Yeah.
She's like a mini kitty Jedi. Because I want to push the yellow, I'm going to spend, because you can go down the wall by 1. So I'm going to poke at them with my lance because it's 1 to 1. Oh, did I? Okay. Hopefully we didn't mess that up. I just got... A lance is 1 to 1. So you can't attack in your zone with a lance. Did we attack in our zone with a lance with somebody?
I don't think so.
I think we were attacking with some of the guys that have a lance. Because there was times where... Because Cal Ren has a lance, and so does Kenson. And they were both in zones with people, I think. I think there's at least once or twice I think we did.
Okay.
So to rectify that, when I haven't edited it yet, but when I go back and edit it, I'll double check. So to fix that mistake for now, I'm going to take away an action from him.
Okay.
That way. Because he would have been able to kill. But so he now when he has 2 actions left. So he's going to go 1, 2, where I want to go by the stairs. I'll go right. I could just forfeit. We'll say we were only going to do 1. I was going to do free to go there and search, but because if we mess it up twice, we'll just take 2 actions away from him, and he'll go right next to Honda. There we go. But now we just have to remember, if you have the lance, you can't attack in your zone.
Okay.
Because it's 1-1. Also, is his weapon too is 1-1. So we got to watch those. So 1-1 weapons you can't attack in your zone.
Right.
So we also caught that when you bloodlusted with that halberd into that zone.
Yes.
So to fix that, then you were there, you would have went 1, 2, bloodlust into that zone, keep the same dice and you would have killed it. And then for your last action, move into that zone, and then you didn't pick it up yet.
No.
Okay, so that fixed that one.
Yes.
The other one we took away moves from that guy. And then from now on, we got to remember it's 1 away.
Right.
Okay. Now zombie turn, so they're going to move and then spawning. So everything moved. Now we'll do spawning. So from number 1, we are in yellow, so...
2 runners.
Okay. Number 2. Here's all the runners. 2 more runners. Number 3. Walkers. Okay, and then the raccoon would come.
Okay.
And then let's roll a die for what the raccoon is. Oh, we can just use that one. 2. Okay. I don't think he's been a 2. We'll see. Oh, I have it right here. Oh, he's been a runner before. That's funny. Oh, if he becomes Abomination, that counts as us getting a vault weapon.
Cool.
Okay. So that's everything so far, and you're going first with...
Sunshine.
Okay. You free guard action, you move them by the stairs.
Yes.
Now, we kind of screwed ourselves with that rule. You can trade and organize your weapons for free. Not for free, it's an action. You can do that with things in your zone. You can't search with zombies in your zone, so you can't pick that up.
Okay.
So, you have to spend 2 free actions to get off that zone.
Okay.
Because you don't have push or anything, right?
No.
Okay, so you're going to spend 3 actions to get off?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And because it's a street zone, you're just going to attack it with now at the right distance. Hitting on 4s?
Yes.
Got 1. So we're getting pinned in here. We're going to have to escape soon, but you're going to search. We need to get him better weapons.
Yes.
So search.
Hornbow.
Oh, nice. Is that what's... Oh, he already has armor there.
Yes.
You can organize your inventory for free, though. What's in his armor slot? Oh, that's a crossbow, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Let me check. Yep.
Okay, so we'll just put that in his hand. And that has marksman, so that's nice. So you can actually shoot it in the zone with abomination and pick out...
The walkers.
Yeah. Because I have repulse, I'm not too worried. I'm going to push some back. So he's going to come out and use marksman on that zone with your new bow.
Yes, he is.
So you get 2 dice.
Yep, because he has +1 die ranged.
Okay.
And it hits on...
Yeah, +1 die. Yeah.
Yep, it hits on 3s.
+1 dice or +1 ranged?
It says +1 die range.
Okay, so yeah, 2 dice. Got 1. So you move the guards up the stairs,
and then
came down over here, and then put the ladder down.
Yep.
So we have the ladders right next to each other, and he's done. So I'm going to repulse that zone. I have to be able to see it into a zone adjacent to it. So I'm going to push them into that zone.
Okay.
So 1 action to repulse, 2 to move over. So let's pick that up. Oh, it's nice that she gets a spell. So that has mana range. So that's like, I think the skill Barbarian for, you substitute a dice for how many zombies are in that zone. So that zone would be great because you would get that many dice with that.
Well, that's cool.
Yep. But that's her spell. Awesome. Because he has Power Blast, I would get all the dice of the zombies in the zone +1.
Woo!
So, okay. And I forgot she has a boots. So she has a free move action. So she moved over there to get that vote weapon. So first action for Kenshin, I'm going to use 4 shots on those guys. 1's equals 6. But free hit. I'm in the yellow now, so for my second action, I move down. Third action, I'm going to try to hit that runner. Nope. I'm going to try that one more time. Got it. So Ren has shove. So for free action, you can shove somebody in your zone to a zone adjacent.
Okay.
So he's going to spend 1 to go over and then shove them forward.
Okay.
Second action was to move the guards over there. I got 2 more actions. Or it's the last action. Well, last action, she came up there and made noise to come up the stairs. That's everybody. So we'll do some moving and then spawning. So right now the raccoon is a runner, so he's going to move 2. And then at the start of our phase, we decide what he is.
Okay.
So that's everything moved. So from number 1.
Abomination.
Okay, so the last one, that's the one that you only have 1 range, but if we kill it, we get +1 to our range.
Okay.
Not for the guards, too, just us.
All right.
So she's fully done. Okay, number 2.
Zombicide.
Okay. So maybe not a good idea to go back up on the wall now because everything's going back on there. Maybe we should just stay to one side.
Yeah.
But everything's up on the wall now. We spawned on the corruption zones. So that was 2. Number 3. Walkers. We still haven't got a single fatty card.
Nope.
And I alternated cards and shoved them before this. This is kind of stupid. Okay. No pig this game so far.
Yeah.
But 4 walkers are coming out. And we have only 3.
Uh-oh.
Do you have any on your side?
No.
Oh, okay. So abominations are going to get to go.
Okay.
So that abomination got to go. And I'm going to hit Kenson because he only has a lance. Really. So he takes 1. And then we'll move the other ones.
Okay.
So that platform helped.
Yes.
But as everything moved up. And then it will be Dragmar's turn.
Yes. So it's Dragomir's turn to go first. For his first action.
Oh, we got to roll for the
Ooh.
the raccoon too. Right now, he was a runner. What is he now?
3.
3? I think that's a runner too. Yeah, 2 to 3 is a runner. Okay, so he's always been a runner.
Yeah.
I forget if he was a walker once. Okay. So, what's your first action?
The guards that are in the zone here.
Was everything?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to do melee.
Okay. No target priority.
So,
Okay.
for 4 dice, hits on 4s.
Got 3. That's pushing him to yellow too, right?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm looking at Honda.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he's in yellow now?
Yes. For his second action, he moved up 1. And then for his third action, he's going to shoot the hornbow at that walker.
Yeah. And its range is limited to 1. So, yeah, you can do that because of the abomination that's out now too?
Yes.
Okay.
So, hits on 3s.
And you would get another dice too. It doesn't matter because he gets +1 dice to range, right?
Right.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. You got it.
And then for his last action, he moved back with the guards.
Okay. So we were debating if Honda was going to do the guard action there, but I don't know if you're going to get all 4.
And he's still in blue.
So we just used his free actions to move from that zone off the ladder to there.
Yes.
So I'm going to do Power Blast in that zone because it hits out a 4 instead of a 5 instead of the Fury spell.
Okay.
And I get another dice because I have another combat spell equipped. So hitting on a 4. Got it. For her second action, I'm going to pick up that vault weapon.
The partisan.
Cool. Let's put it down. Oh, so this one you can attack in your zone. The
Yeah.
other one. Escalation melee. Oh, it has escalation melee. So every time you keep attacking, you add a dice to it.
Neat.
Hits on 3 too. Cool. I am going to put that in her backpack though, because she's going to use more spells.
Okay.
So she's done 2 things. I did my free movement from her boots to move there. I'm going to do her third action to attack that zone. 4 dice. Hitting on 4s.
Everything.
Nice. Guards have evade too, so I could get them to move out. Okay, that's okay. But 4 gone. For her last action, she just came down the street. So I used free actions to come down. And then for my last action, because it's a melee, I can't hit him because it's not ranged, even though it's 1-to-1. I'm going to use my pole arm to try to get that zombie.
Okay.
So hits on 3s. Got it. So Cal Ren, his guards have push and he has shove. So that's good. So I'm going to use the guards to push that zone he's in over 1.
Okay.
So they're pushed off from the guards. Second action, move down. He can shove for free, so I'm going to shove those guys off the wall that way.
Okay.
So he has 2 actions left. Before I shoved them, I would attack that zone just to kill that zombie because I can't do anything else. So I would have attacked with the pole arm, 2 dice hitting on 4s. The one that does 2 damage. Got nothing? Okay. So, and I would push them off. Okay, so they're gone. Yeah, because he guard action, moved down for 2.
Yeah.
He attacked the zone for free.
And then push them off for 4.
Shove is free.
Oh.
So I would attack them again then because I would have missed, and then I would have pushed off. There we go. So that 1 zombie is dead, and then I would have pushed that abomination off.
Okay.
So you did your free guard action to move them down.
Yes.
You moved up, and then you picked up the vault weapon.
Yes, the Baba Yaga's pestle.
Yeah. So that's 2. And then you have 2 actions left.
Yes.
And you used your last 2 to go into there because you can search there or bloodlust in or...
Yep, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, we got to remember though, bloodlust, you can't use the halberd. You have to stop 1 away, right? Because that one is 1-to-1, that one?
It is.
Okay, and the other one that Kitty got is 0-to-1. So that one's in your zone. Okay.
Because the Baba Yaga's thing is...
You could bloodlust with that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do the zombie phase. So Abomination moved up on the battlement because they can do that, just not the con.
Right.
And everything moved up. So we'll do spawning. Come on, fatties. We don't got a single fatty yet. Number 1. Jeez, still none. I don't. That's crazy.
We're not in orange, are we?
Not yet. We want to get Dragomir in orange because he can do free damage at 2 range.
Right.
Okay. Nope. So 6 walkers at 1. Number 2. There are some fatties.
For it.
Okay,
4.
so now he's coming out. So he's like the pig cheerleader. He doesn't move, but everyone that starts in the zone gets another activation.
Should we make... Oh, no, but he doesn't move, though. I was going to say, should we make him in a sparkle exploding thing like we had for the... That was the unicorn.
The unicorn, yeah. That was from that one. Okay. So number 3. Our cop car still has a unicorn sparkles on it when Khaleesi hit it with a car.
That's awesome.
Extract. Oh, okay. That's going to suck.
Yeah.
But we'll do that and see where stuff lays. Okay, so stuff moved up. Lucky we have shove. That's going to come in handy.
Yeah.
Pigs over there. And it's going to start with
Honda.
Okay. Honda's going to do the guards and do melee in that zone.
Yes, he is. 4 dice hits on 4s. Nothing.
Oh,
That was
okay.
terrible.
Okay, so let's attack your zone. You get 1 dice for each weapon and another one for your gloves.
Yes.
Hits on freeze.
Yep.
There you go.
Better?
So he just moved back 1.
I think, yeah, that makes the most sense.
He's still in blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's roll to see what the raccoon is. 5. What's that one? 5 is a brute.
Okay.
He's a brute now. Okay. So she's always kind of been a star in the games too, getting lucky. So she did their free move down, 1 action to come. They are up on the wall so I can see them because there's nothing in the way. And I'm going to do repulse to push them. And it's nice that it doesn't push. It's only the zombies in the zone. So she just pushes everyone that's a zombie, but not characters, which is cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to push those off.
Okay.
Because I could dump that cauldron, but I want to save that for Dragomir so he gets that good orange skill.
Yeah.
So I moved up and I moved the guards forward.
Okay.
I'm going to do my lance into that zone next to me.
Okay.
Hits on free, got it. So I moved into there, and then I'm going to search that zone for my last action.
Ice Storm.
Nice. That's dual wield too. Cool. So I'm going to move over for 1. I'll use my blue skill, shove, to push off the abomination.
Okay.
My guard action, I'm going to move those guards into that zone. And I'll move back here for my last action.
Okay.
Actions.
So Sunjohn's going to search for
Okay.
his first action.
What did you get? Oh, we haven't got one of those yet.
No. Armor 4+.
Cool. So that gives, if you put that in your armor slot,
Yeah.
you get a 4-up save.
Nice.
So now you have a 4-up armor save.
Yes.
If you had another skill like Iron Hide, it would add on to that. So that would make it a free plus.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's good to, I don't know if anyone we have a tank. We have, oh yeah, Ren has Iron Hide. So on him, when he gets the red, he'd have a free up save.
That's cool.
But you put that in your other hand. So now you're going to poke with your weapon.
Yes, because it also adds +1 die to another equipped melee weapon.
So you're going to use your weapon. What one is it?
Royal Guards Halberd.
Okay.
So 4 dice, and it hits on 4s.
Okay. And you put your Baba Yaga stick in your backpack?
Yes.
Okay. You got 2. Your free guard action, you moved up the guards.
Yes, I did.
2 more actions. You want to try to attack that zone again?
Sure.
Okay.
So 4.
Got 1 more. Okay. Last action. You're just going to camp in there and search and attack?
Yes.
Okay. 1 more. All right. This is a important one. So, Dragon is going to go. First off, guard action, dump the cauldron off the battlefield wall into the zone there.
Yes.
Okay. So now we get the trophies so that everyone gets +1 ranged.
Awesome.
+1 max range to all combat spells and ranged weapons. So not melee weapons, spells and bows.
Awesome.
Which will trigger nice with Dragomir. Because now when he gets the orange, we'll pick the skill he gets +1 free ranged action or range 2+ +1 damage ranged.
Yes.
So with the marksman hornsbow, you'll be doing free damage when you shoot 2+, which can shoot at 3+ now because of the trophy we got.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll clear that up. That zone gets exploded, and we'll add up the XP. So she can't come back because it's one-time use at the end. But we'll put the vault weapon down into that zone now. So next to it. There. Okay. So that's the only last vault weapon we have to get. Okay. You still have 3 more actions, and you took the +1 damage at 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 more actions for him. So you moved over 2 and made noise. Setting up for if abominations get on the wall, you can pick them off now with your skills.
Absolutely.
Nice. Okay. So that's everybody.
Yes.
So we'll do the zombie turn. So we kind of used our guards for sacrificial targets this game, but he came up the wall. They're moving up. Runners came up too. And now we're going to do spawning. And the pig double activated the brutes too. So from number 1. Another abomination. So that one won't come back out. But the other abominations will get another activation.
Okay.
So they moved into those guard zone. Number 2. There's some more brutes. We are in orange, so 6.
Yep.
It's funny, Brutes didn't show up, and now the pig showed up. They're all coming.
Yep.
Okay, and then from number 3, Walker's 8. Okay, so that's everything. I think we might be able to get it this turn, but we'll see, because we just got to get that vault weapon. Sun John's in a good spot to get it. Dragomir can kill those abominations, but we'll roll it out and see. Okay. Because we've already killed enough guards, I'm going to finally use the guard skill to evade. So we still didn't mention that last game. It's basically slippery for guards.
Okay.
So when they start their move, they can move out of the zone with zombies. So they're going to come down, and they're survivors, so they can come down the ladder. They're going to come with the other guards.
Sounds good.
So her free move is to go there. Then I'm going to do her power blast, because that has 2 dice on 4s instead of the fury one.
Okay.
Right there. So hitting on 4s. She got 1. For 2, she's going to shoot again. Nope. And then she's going to move back. She's good. So Kenshin's going to use Ice Storm on that zone right next to him.
Okay.
It's 3 dice hitting on 5s. Got him. He's going to search for a second action. Oh, what's that do?
Run. Place a runner in each corruption zone.
Oh, wow. Okay. So the all cards don't go into zones now. They go in all the corruption ones. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And so all the runners are... We didn't run out of them, luckily. So I just put some up there. Made noise. He's done. So Ren use the guard ability to shove them off. He's going to spend 1 action to go out. Another action to pick up the ladder. So I went there. Half the ladder. So it's over to Sanjan.
Yes. So for his first action, he was going to do sorting of his backpack, because he's going to put the Baba Yaga
In his hand?
in his hand.
Okay. And now you're going to attack. It's normally 1 dice, but you have the shield, so you get 2.
Yes.
And what's it hit on?
It hits on 4s.
Okay. You got 1, and it kills all the zombies in that zone, so you
Yes.
get 2. Free guard action, you're going to shoot down into the street where the corruption is.
Yes.
So 6 shots. Try to take out that runner. Did you not?
Whoa.
Jeez.
That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Okay.
So for his next action, he's going to search.
Triple crossbow.
Oh, cool.
So that has reload. So that's after you use it once, you got to spend an action to reload it.
Right.
Okay. So you're putting that in your backpack?
Yes.
Okay. And you got 1 more action. You're going to stay there?
Yes.
Oh, you want to make noise?
I'll make noise.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to pinball a ladder here.
Yes.
So Dragomir is going to spend 1 action to come over. Trade Ren for the ladder.
Yes.
For his second, so that was 1 action to move forward, 1 to trade, free to go up on the battlement, 4 to put the ladder you just traded for down.
Over here.
Yeah. It's unfortunate he doesn't have another action, because then he could pick off those abominations before he goes. We'll say that's how it's ended, because now we're going to end it, because Honda's going to go.
Yes.
Oh, he's still in blue, isn't he? Oh, I didn't even see that. So we don't have enough actions, because Honda's only in blue. 1, 2, 3. He can get down there, but he doesn't have the action to pick it up.
No.
So he will go into that zone, though, and just sit there. Okay, so there's a lot of runners and stuff on the board, so we'll see how this is going to go.
Okay.
So we've dealt with this half of the board so far. Runners moved up. They hit Ren for 1 damage. They came into this zone and took out 2 guards. Everything else moved up. They moved there. So now we're going to do the back half of the board. So the back half went. Runners, because they get 2 actions per activation, they get 4 spots they can move when they're with this pig. So that was scary.
Yeah.
So that one ran over there. Everything moved up. And now we're going to do spawning. So from number 1, 6 walkers. Number 2, where the pig is. 6 runners. We have 3. None over there.
Nope.
So we would put 3 down, and then the abominations were going to go. Lucky we have the guards there. We're going to lose 2 more guards. Oh, man. Okay. We're going to have to bust out the crossbow guards now.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. We don't have another Abomination because that one's gone. But the Abominations will get to go again, killing our last 2 guards. Yeah, so we definitely need a new team of guards.
Yeah.
Jagaver's still alive, though. Luckily, those guards were there to protect him.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then it will be our turn. So that's also never come up. We don't have a guards anymore, so we can't do any guard actions.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ice Storm outside there. Actually, I'm going to search first. Search. See what I get.
Warbow.
So that's in my other hand was Ice Storm. Okay, so Ice Storm. 3 dice hitting on the 5, trying to hit that runner. Got him. So my third action was to come up there. For my last action, I'm going to shoot into the zone with the runners down there. Just that 2 dice hitting on a 3 with the Warbow. Got him. So Ren's going to attack that runner first with the Gusame. It's 2 dice hitting on 4s. Got it. He's going to spend a second action to go up the ladder and then push that zone off. So came down the stairs here. For my last action, I'm going to attack with that same pull arm. 2 dice hitting on 4s. Nothing. Okay. So.
Sanjan's going to Bloodlust into the zone.
And attack with.
Into that zone. And attack with Baba Yaga's Pestle.
Okay, so you get 2 dice because you have the shield with you. Just get 1 4. Got him. So you kill all those in that zone. So that was your first action. You got into orange and you have hit and run, which you don't really need now.
No.
You got +1 die melee. So that combo as well with everything you got. So you get 3 dice with that stick.
Absolutely.
But for your last action, you're going to pick up that vault weapon.
Yep. Let's see what it is. Baba Yaga's Blessing?
Oh, okay. You want to put that down? Enchantment. Okay.
Once per turn, choose 1. Ooh.
+1 die combat, +1 die roll combat, +1 range, damage 2. Benefits from one of the... Oh, so it's like a buff. Cool.
That is really cool. And
We
maybe
haven't got
used
that.
from the backpack too.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we got that. And that's 8. Now we want to count out 1, 2. How many? Oh, how many does he have?
1, 2. Because I think...
That's...
No, the crossbow's not about.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got all 8. Sanjan got 3 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Jeez, we lost all our guards.
Absolutely.
Even I think if we had another Abomination, we still would have had double activations with them, so that was rough. And getting all those Necromancers at the start, that was scary coming them down this way.
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, that was the hardest one so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this would have been... Maybe that will do if we go through them and go back what stuff Pay did. Playing hard mode that if you lose a guard, you lose too.
Oh, yeah.
Because that would have been rough.
That would have been
You have to play really cagey with the guards.
Absolutely. And I think when you read the thing in the book too, I think it says easy on this one. Nope.
Well, it all depends. Sometimes, like the last game we played, if you get really lucky, you can have it fast and get luck. But this one, we got pretty unlucky at the start. We weren't lowering so good, but worked out in the end.
Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah. We'll try out some new ones next time too.
Yeah. Maybe some of the characters we've used a couple times. I know that Mito Rico we've used
we're
a couple
using
times
them
now.
twice. So she's going to be retired for a bit now in the year. And we've had some new ones too.
Yeah.
We've used Dragomir in the first game, so he'll be sitting out for a bit too. Same with Sanjan too.
Cool.
But
thanks for coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
see ya.